Hey guys, what's going on? RogueChaos here, and I just want to say, guys, I'm extremely sorry for not posting video for about 3 weeks now. I'm extremely sorry. You guys are amazing supporters, and I basically let you down. I'm so sorry, guys. You guys are great. You guys are always supporting me. I love each and every one of you guys for your support, and you guys are amazing. There I am failing. Anyways, guys, sorry for that. The reason is school started, and you know what? I'm a senior in high school now, and things are a little bit more difficult than they were before. You have to deal with college applications, gotta stay on top of my classes so then my colleges don't realize, hey, what are you doing? But anyways, guys, I'm sorry. Here I am. I decided to get back into this, and I decided what better way to start it with my Black Ops 3 review for the beta. And you know what? It was a fairly good game. When it came out, me and my friends were excited. The reason also I feel it was a good game because many people were tired of Destiny. Many people were tired of Advanced Warfare or any other game that they were playing potentially. And so that's why I feel people feel so strongly about this game, or negatively, but most commonly strongly. And that's why I don't feel so strongly about it, because I see the incentive in that, and I see that the reason me and my friends enjoyed it, we loved it, is because we wanted a new game. We wanted something new, kind of fresh. But in reality, we all know it wasn't fresh. It wasn't that new. But my overall rating at the start, and I'll tell you mine's in the end if I change my mind, but right now it's between a 6 and a 7. Okay, so starting off my review. This game was pretty good, and it was pretty fair. I give it that. There's a lot of good aspects. It looked pretty good. It looked pretty polished. The graphics were amazing. The rocks, fine. The green in this area, fine. Everything. The graphics look fine. The water looked amazing. The shadowing, everything. Graphics were great. I give it thumbs up on that. Graphics, I give it a fair 9. But again, an issue with this beta at the start was the lag, and there was a lot of lag, even if you had a good connection. So where the dedicated servers at, I don't know. I don't see them working. Maybe they'll put it out when the game comes out. But we were promised dedicated servers long ago, and where's that at now? But anyways, guys, hopefully they fix this issue, especially at launch, because I cannot imagine how much frustration, how much hate they will receive if they don't fix that lag, because many people will be upset, including myself and my friends. You know what? Me and my friends tried to play this from day one, but we experienced a lot of lag, and we realized, hey, what's going on? And you know what? It was hard to join one another's party, which was very, very frustrating, especially when you try to play together. But you know what? I understand. It's a beta. But having this much time to work on it, you're kind of disappointed. But hopefully they fix that issue, and they need to address that issue ASAP. That's also why it goes down. And again, connection is a vital thing in this game. This game is very fast paced. You shoot first, you get the kill. You being shot at first, you die. Even though it seems like you feel like you shot first, you die. If they have a better connection than you, they win. If you have a better connection than the enemy, you win. Simple as that. That's why they need to fix this whole connection issue and have dedicated servers and not rely on the host, which hopefully they aren't. Now, moving on. This game lacks originality, to be quite honest. Starting off, I want to start off this by saying Titanfall. Titanfall was a great game, and I loved it. I only played it once, yes, that was because I didn't have an Xbox. But you know what? I played it and I enjoyed it. I saw many videos for it, and it was awesome. It was almost quite revolutionary for the time, because it was something new out there. A fresh new idea, and everybody loved it. People were so hyped about it. Running on walls. It was crazy, jumping up in the air, getting your Titans coming down the air, controlling them. Great new concept, guys. This was so fresh. I forget what year it was in. People were so pumped for it. People were bummed out it wasn't for PS3. But again, Titanfall, from the creators of the original Modern Warfare 2, created this fresh new idea. And coincidentally, how you would say it, Activision came in with Advanced Warfare and Destiny. And you see, wow, or Bungie. But anyways, you come to see how similar it is. Wow, you totally didn't copy that idea from Titanfall. So you see Destiny and Advanced Warfare have a lot of similarities between Titanfall. And you know what? That's fine. These ideas are relatively new. Let's see how it works out. Okay, Destiny, starting off. Destiny and Advanced Warfare came out around the same time, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe a few days, a week, or something like that. Same time. But I'm sure that the collaboration was similar because, damn, the games kind of work the same if you think about it, and if you just look at it, being honest, completely honest. They Black Ops 3 is a combination of Titanfall, Advanced Warfare, and Destiny. You know, like I said, Titanfall was great at its time, but now games seem to be, I guess, copying its main drive from Titanfall. You know, all the jumping and flying everywhere, running on walls, this futuristic feel is being copied. You know, you don't need that for your game to be great. You don't. But for some reason, every game developer seems that it's necessary. They think that it's necessary to have this and incorporate it, have a futuristic feel, be flying and gliding all over the place, being in the future. You know what? There's many games that are in the past. You know, recently, Witcher 3, it's not in the future. It was a great game. I believe it even received a 10 out of 10. You know, you don't have to have all this flashy new things. You just have to have a good core game with good core elements. But then, going back to Destiny, you know what? Destiny was, I guess, it's been in the works for a very long time from Halo. And I understand that. But, I don't know, it's just, Destiny was fun. It was okay. You know, there's some issues with it at the start, of course, just like every other game. But Destiny, let's face it, it was good. It was great for a short time. But then when you started to finish things, when you started to level up, you started to realize how much it lacked quality and story and extra content and extra things to do. You realize everything's DLC based, which most games are nowadays, which is the truth, and that's quite unfortunate, you know? Why put out a half-ass game? You know, just put the DLC in there. Stop trying to take our money. You're taking it every other year anyways. Might as well give us a good game. You know, I don't know. I personally find that unfair. If I was a game developer, I would be like, hey, the gamers deserve a great game, right? Like The Witcher 3. They gave some DLC for free, which was amazing. It was their last game in the trilogy, and so they thought, why not? Let's let it be a great game. Let's build upon what we learned, what we did good, and let's just perfect it. And they did. So I don't see why Call of Duty can do that by now. After having so many Call of Duties come out, I would expect nothing more but the best. But unfortunately, that's not the case. And Destiny, I give it, okay, it's fair, it's the first game, but stop trying to take our money, you know? But again, that's moving away from the review. And then Advanced Warfare came out. And of course, you know what? It was an interesting idea. You know, the future. Moving from, you know, basing it off, I guess, kind of Black Ops 2 and moving into the future. It's fair. Fair idea. But now it just seems the Call of Duty series just keeps moving and moving and moving towards the future. You know what? You don't have to, like I said. Okay, anyways. But yeah, it's just a combination of all three. It's like a rip-off of Destiny, rip-off of Advanced Warfare, which technically kind of the same game. But most of all, I feel like it's a rip-off from Titanfall. Titanfall was a great original game, and, you know, unfortunately it's being copied all the time. So again, it's not original. And then moving on to the guns. The guns were okay at the start until people started to reach higher levels. Higher levels, and I believe 28. When they received the MA win, which I am perfectly demonstrating right here in this video. You know, you can't help it. You just have to, use it sometimes, because people just use it all the time. You're just like, how can I compensate for this? So you just have to use it sometimes. But anyways, you know, the guns, well, let's start at this. The camo customization, that's a great feature. I love customizing my own gun. The camo I have right now, I love it. I love the neon color, and I think it's a white skull. I like that. I like to play on different colors, and it really makes it very open to the community to customize their own thing, which I love and I really cherish, and I really love the idea. But I know it's a beta, but you know, like, where is the camos that you usually get when you rank up a gun or you reach a certain level? You know, maybe they'll implement it in the game for future. Hopefully they do, because if they don't, then you have to rely on creating your own camos, and sometimes you just want gold, or you want gold and diamond, you know. But the thing I really liked is that they implemented the Modern Warfare 3 rank up system for the guns. And to be quite honest with you guys, I love Modern Warfare 2, and I really love Modern Warfare 3 too. Yes, they say the game was Modern Warfare 2.5, but I mean, it's another addition to the game series. You can't expect it to be completely different because people love the elements of Modern Warfare 2, so they just built upon Modern Warfare 3. So I'd say I love Modern Warfare 3. I felt like it was a pretty good game, and it was fair. I give it that. And so moving on with that, I love the rank up system. I love ranking up my guns in Modern Warfare 3. I loved it. I felt so accomplished with it, and that's why I think it's a great system, and that's why they implemented with it, because it was a success. And so that's great that they did, you know, getting your attachments. You know, it takes a little bit long, but you know what? It's fine. And sometimes in some matches you get it fast, ASAP. In some others you don't. You know, it just varies on your performance or maybe on your connection. I don't know. But I love that they implemented that and the whole attachment thing. But yeah, there was that one overpowered assault rifle. This Razorback that I'm using was just overused. I wouldn't say it's overpowered, but it's pretty strong on its own. And then the shotgun, which they fixed, I believe. I believe they did fix it. But yeah, you know, there's of course there's a couple overpowered guns, but that's like every other Call of Duty, and you know that's how it's always been. For the perks, I felt the perks were very limited. And the thing with the perks nowadays is just they seem to be stripping the soldier, you as the soldier, away from abilities that you should normally have. For example, in this game, the thrusting. Personally, I wouldn't go into war with my thrusters not being silent, let alone my thrusters not recharging fast enough. Like, you're just putting in excuses to have more extra perks. Like, no, just stop doing that. Just put perks that you had in the past that worked fine and put other different cool perks. You know, stop stripping the player from things that they already should have. You know, I don't know. I just find that unsuiting. You know, instead of having the supercharge for the thrusters, I'd rather have Ghost or something like that. And the thing with running and shooting, like, you should already be able to do that. I mean, wouldn't you? But that's just me. But I find that as an excuse to add more perks to the system. But you know what? That's okay. Of course, there was a little bit amount of perks in this game, the beta, of course. But hopefully in the real game they have more and they add more. If not, many people will be disappointed. Now for the whole Create 10, I believe, system, in Black Ops 2, it worked fairly. I was able to have 3 perks and a good amount of attachments. Fair. But now in this game, I feel like I'm very limited, very constrained. You know, I love having various attachments and decent amount of perks. You know, I'm not really a lethal or tactical guy to have things, you know, like grenades or flashbangs. However, in this game, I don't know, for some reason I feel like I'm very restricted. I either have a gun with a lot of attachments and like literally like 1 or 2 perks, or I have all the perks and just the gun. I don't know. I don't remember Black Ops 2 that much, but I remember it was pretty fair with the Work 10 system. It was new at the time, it was great, and it worked. I don't know about this. Hopefully they address that problem. Maybe it was just me, I'm not sure, but I felt like it was kind of an issue. Then again, it's just a beta, maybe they'll fix it later on. But overall, you know, I had a blast playing this game. It's fun. Again, it's not that original. Moving on to my favorite specialists, basically, you know, Destiny character. I love the Titan of the game, you know, the guy with the spikes. I like that. I also like the robot, the AI. I enjoyed the robot, he's pretty fun. And then I enjoyed the Daft Punk kind of guy. He turns invisible and has the melee like Predator. Although his super is very, very fast. It literally just dissipates so fast, like you could hardly use it. I try to turn invisible, it's not happening. It's barely like I feel like it's less than 20 seconds, like 5 maybe, 10 at the most. And then the melee, I'm not sure how to quite work it, so they need to work on that character for sure. Let me see what other character. The robot was fine. It's just, again, maybe it's just the connection issue, but sometimes you you use a specialist and you do fine with it, but then the other specialist seems more overpowered, and I feel like they're all balanced. It's just, again, the connection makes the guns seem overpowered. It seems the supers seem overpowered. They really need to address that issue. It's an issue that's affecting a lot of aspects of their game, especially in the beta, and so that's something that they need to fix, they need to address. But I had an overall great time playing with my friends. And I was disappointed that they didn't have at least one zombie map to play in. Maybe it was a lot, but I mean, they leaked it. PC users, they found out that there were some zombie files in it, so why not just release it to us? Just one map, that's all. That is all we're asking for. Well, at least I am. I personally love zombies. Multiplayer is fun and all, but I just really is a big, huge zombies guy. I love zombies. I love surviving waves. I love training them. I don't know, I just love Easter eggs, and I love doing that for hours and hours in. So that was a big disappointment for me. That's why the beta goes more down. And so, to be fair, either I would give this beta 6.5 or a 7, depending, but it was okay. It was a fair game. Hopefully they address the issues that I said. They come up with more original ideas. Unfortunately, they rip off Destiny, Advanced Warfare, and Titanfall. But you know what? It seems that they have perfected the system. You know what? What can I say? I came into this game right off Ghost. I did not play Advanced Warfare, but I seen the gameplay. I seen its elements. And so, of course, I was a little rusty running on walls and stuff. But you know what? As you play, you get used to it. It's a very fast-paced game, like I said. So, you just gotta get adjusted to it. But hopefully it's not as bad as I mean, the beta was okay, it was fair, but hopefully they fix it. A decent game, I would buy it. And I'm hoping this new zombies, you level up. Hopefully it's not bad, it's not disappointing. That's what I'm trying to say. I hope, I'm wishing that it's good. I hope they don't mess it up. And I don't know about the whole Jimmy thing, but please, Treyarch, make the game good. Make the zombies good. Please make the story good too. You seem like to be doing a great job. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for your support. I love you guys. See you in the next one.
Ruin down. The CDP stands strong.
Incrementing win count.